feet up there. If it's not going to be a problem. Thanks. Just so I can keep this up a little higher. Appreciate it. Are we on the air? Okay, welcome hometown cable fans to CVAC Boys Varsity Basketball. Coming to you from Champlain, New York for tonight's CVAC season opener for both teams. This is the Eagles of Beekmantown visiting the hometown Cougars. And right off the tip, number 33, Connor Chapman, gets the first 2 points for the Cougars. And we'll get you up to stick. This is Stephen Carter from the top of the key, a little bit strong, and Raymond comes down with the rebound. We'll get the floor set for you here. This is Braxton Raymond with the ball. This is Dylan Lemire. This is Valerian. Over to Braxton. Inside to Anderson. Be down low, and Tom Ryan's the other forward for the Eagles, and Anderson takes the ball to the rack, gets fouled going in, so that'll be a foul on Steve Carter, and that's Valerian will step to the line. His shot is up and good. Early 3-2 lead for the Eagles. This is Davison. And get a foul out front. That'll be on Valerian. Miller will inbound. Gets it into Davison. Davison to the hole. And he'll get called for the charge. Davison looking to get that ball out in the lane to one of his open teammates, but nobody was expecting the pass, and he got a little out of control and ran into his player. So that's be a foul on Jamie Davison. That's the second team foul for the Cougars. So Lemire to Braxton. This is Valerian for three, and that's good. Five points for Mala Valerian out of the shoot. This is Davison. Takes it in the corner. He puts up a shot. That's good. That'll be a two-pointer to Jamie Davison with his first 2 points of this 2010 CVAC campaign. This is Lemire with it. He'll turn and take the shot. That's a little strong. Bounces all the way back to Lemire. They reset. This is Raymond. Over to Lemire. This is Valerian. That's a little short. Chapman comes down with the rebound. Up to Bedard. Kicks it over to Carter. Carter out for Miller for three. That's a little long. The Cougars come away with the rebound. This is Davison. Miller again. That one's still a little bit long. Chapman with a nice rebound, and Ryan with the foul. Connor Chapman showing some good work on the offensive boards there with two offensive rebounds in that time down the court. And this time he draws the foul. So Chapman will shoot two. First one's up and good. Second one is away, and that one's good. 4 points for Chapman. This is Raymond with it. Back over to Lemire, to Anderson. This is Valerian. Give it out to Lemire. This is Raymond. Looking for something to happen. Valerian, cross court to Lemire. Lemire under for Anderson. Gets that ball knocked out of his hands and loses control, so that'll be a turnover for the Eagles. Cougars will retain possession here. Davison brings it up. Inside for Carter. At the key, drives the lane, dishes it off for Chapman. Chapman puts it up, rolls around the rim, won't go in. Thomas Bedard with a real nice scrappy play underneath and puts it back up for 2. So the freshman, Tom Bedard, looking pretty good on that offensive play. Here's Ryan, bulls his way in, a little bit too hard off the glass, and Chapman corrals that, up for Miller. Miller sends a long pass up, but that one gets kicked around, but Bedard comes away with the loose ball. Kicks it out for Davison. Davison drives the lane, sends up a floater that's a little bit short. Ryan with the rebound. Kicks it out to Valerian. We get a little fast-paced action here. That ball gets kicked around. Devin Anderson comes up with it and lays it off the glass for 2. Again, this is Davison with it. Here's Carter at the top of the key. Gives it for Miller. Miller loses the ball but comes back with it, drives into the lane and drops in a 10-footer. So that's the first 2 for Logan Miller in his varsity debut. We get 3 returning starters out there for Coach Guerin with 2 newcomers. And we got substitutions coming in for the Eagles. That'll be number 23, Keegan Ryan, and number 10, Kyle Ledoux check in. And looks like Raymond and Lemire will sit down. So Coach Converse changing up his front court here to, Lemire's still out there. Oh, Ryan sits down. This is Miller. Miller drives the lane, turns around, puts up a 10-footer that won't go. Lemire with the rebound. Davison blocks that pass. Inside, Chapman picks that off, and Logan Miller comes away with it. Here's a pass to Carter. He's in the lane, gets the ball up above his head, and can't get the roll. Ball rolls out of bounds. It'll be Beekmantown ball. This is Lemire with it at the point. Over to Ledoux. Inside to Anderson. Anderson puts the ball on the floor, and Davison tries to swipe it away. This time he does get a hold of it. Here comes the Cougars on a 2-on-1 break. Gets the pass over to Miller, but Lemire making a good run to come back and play defense, knocks that ball out of bounds. And we got another sub for the Eagles. It's number 11, Ben Smith, checking in. And Lemire checks out, sits down. 10-8 with 2 minutes and 25 seconds to go in the first quarter. It's been a pretty fast action-packed first quarter of action here. Chapman puts the ball on the floor, then he turns around, puts up a jumper, won't go. Bedard with a real nice offensive rebound and another putback. That's 4 points for Tom Bedard off of offensive rebounds. Good work by the freshman. This is Valerian, sends it across to Ledoux. Ledoux drives the lane, gets that ball knocked away, and it's going to stay Beekmantown ball. Cougars in their patented 2-3 zone. There goes the shot, goes up, and Valerian will catch the foul. And that call will go against Stephen Carter as well. So that's 2 fouls on Carter. And this will be Valerian at the line to shoot 2. His first shot's up and good. Huh? Oh, I thought you were talking to me. And a minute and 50 seconds to go in the first quarter. Stephen Carter sits down with 2 fouls. Casey Manor checks in. Valerian's second shot is up. It's 8 points for Valerian here in the early going. This is Manor with it. Kicks it out to Miller. Miller looks to drive, gives it to Davison. Davison stops, puts up the ball a little bit short. Ryan comes away with a rebound. And stopping the action there on the kick ball, and this will be a substitution for Beekmantown. The number 21, Tyler Frenier, checks in, and Valerian sits down with 8 points. Here's Frenier, puts up a shot, a little bit short. Ryan with the offensive rebound and a putback. That's 2 for Ryan. We got a tie ball game here, 12-12 with a minute 15 seconds to go in the first quarter. This is Manor with it. Gives it to Chapman. Chapman, nice feed inside to Bedard. Can't hang on to it. Kicks it out to Davison. Davison, nice pass into Manor. Bangs it off the backboard and in. So nice pass. Nice assist by Jamie Davison, and Tyler Frenier comes down the other end and sneaks one in, and Coach Guerin not too happy with that, calls a 30-second timeout and talk to his troops. All right, we get a tie ball game here with just under 55 seconds to go in the first quarter. Cougars with the ball. This is Chapman. Chapman gives it for Manor. Manor kicks it over to Bedard. Bedard into Chapman. Back over to Davison. 15 seconds to shoot. Back to Manor. He drives the lane and it gets knocked out of his hand. He comes back with it. Still 5 seconds to go. Here's Bedard, launches a 3. And I guess they're only going to give him 2 on that one. But it was a nice shot by Thomas Bedard. Here goes Davison the other way. Puts up a left-handed layup and in. So there's 4 unanswered points by the Cougars after that timeout. I think Coach Guerin got him shook up just a little bit. There's a long layup by Keegan Ryan, and that'll end the first quarter. So after 8 minutes of play, it's the Cougars 18, the Eagles 14. We're getting ready to get underway with the second quarter action here. The Cougars with a 4-point lead, and the Eagles with the ball here to start the second quarter. Calvin wanted me to mention that Tom Lacey and Paul Spillman are the officials for tonight's game, while Tom Ryan puts in a nice shot, contested shot underneath for his 4th point of the night. Here's Bedard in the line, and he draws the foul. And it looks like that's going to go against Valerian. That'll be his 2nd foul. And that'll put Thomas Bedard on the line to shoot 2. First one's up and good. That's 7 points for the freshman in his varsity debut here in the CVAC. Here come the Eagles. This is Lemaire with it. Gives it over to Raymond. Raymond to Valerian. This is Raymond again. Sends it in for Ryan. Nice catch by Tom Ryan. Looks for a little wraparound pass and goes out of bounds. Goes out of bounds, and looks like it's going to be Cougar ball. This is Bedard with it. Miller looks to penetrate. Out for Bedard. That one looks a little long. Ryan with a rebound. Over to Valerian. Valerian pushes it up the floor. Cuts the lane, gives it off for Anderson. Nice play, but Anderson can't finish. Ball bounces around. Anderson comes away with an offensive rebound. Again, it gets bounced around, and the Cougars will come away with it. So Eagles keeping it alive on the offensive rebound, but Devin Anderson couldn't finish either one of those chip shots. So Cougars got a good stop there. Here comes Davison the other way. That ball gets kicked out of bounds, so the Cougars will retain possession. This is Chapman with it. Gives it for Davison. Over for Miller. Miller to Bedard. Gives it to Carter at the top of the key. Looks to penetrate. Turns, sends up a shot. Goes wide. Anderson with the rebound. Gives it to Lemaire. This is Raymond. Gets called for the travel. It'll be another Beekmantown turnover. This is Davison with it. Carter. Gives it to Miller. Miller puts up a three. That's short. And Anderson comes away with a rebound in traffic. This is Lemaire with it. Gives it over to Raymond. Raymond back to Anderson. Anderson looks to drive. In does. Puts the shot up and in. Over Connor Chapman. That's 4 for Anderson. It's a 2018 ball game with 5:40 to go in the first half. Here's Carter. Big strong move inside, and that one goes. Steve Carter with his first 2 points of the night. And Raymond. This is Valerian. Kicks it out to Lemaire. Lemaire puts up a three. That's good. That's the first 3 points for Dylan Lemaire. Nice pass by Tom Bedard over to Connor Chapman. Chapman knocks that down. That's 6 for Chapman. Nice assist by Tom Bedard. I gotta give it to Tom. He's playing a heck of an offensive game so far. Showing some good poise being in there as a freshman. And we got a substitution for Beekmantown. I believe it's number 10, Kyle Ledoux checks. No, I'm sorry, it's 24. That's Aaron Duquette comes in for Raymond. This is Valerian with the ball. Back to Duquette. Inside for Raymond. That gets knocked away. Bedard comes away with it. Gives it up for Miller. Cougars bringing the ball up. This is Bedard. Out to Chapman. Here's Anderson with it. Drives the lane. Can't finish. Lemaire with a rebound. Back over to Anderson. That one won't go. There's a lot of traffic. Anderson misses again. Carter clears the rebound this time. Here's Davison. Oh, and he skips that one up a little bit too quick for Bedard. And not sure he was expecting the pass, but either way, it was kind of a quick 3-on-2 break for the Cougars that they couldn't capitalize on. So coming back the other way. This is Valerian. Kicks it over to Lemaire. Inside for Anderson. Anderson slips. Puts that up, and that one won't go either. Devin Anderson having a dickens of a time trying to get a layup to fall. Bedard saves that ball back into Ryan, and that one won't go. Finally. 6 points for Tom Ryan. They finally get an inside rebound or inside layup to fall. The Eagles have been hurting a little bit on that department. There's Chapman with a nice drops that one in for his 8th point of the night. So Chapman with 8, Bedard with 8, leading the Cougars, and the Eagles. That's Valerian has 8 and Tom Ryan has 6 to lead those scores. It's a 26-23 Cougar lead with 3 minutes to go in the game. I'm sorry, in the first half. Here's a quick break for the Cougars. This is Davison, drives it in. Throws up an awkward shot that won't go, and Carter gets the offensive rebound, draws the foul. And looks like that foul is going to go on Devin Anderson. That's his first. Team's fourth. Carter will step to the line and shoot 2. First one's up, rims out. Substitution for the Eagles, number 23. That's Keegan Ryan comes in, and Devin Anderson sits down. Second one is on his way. That one's good. 3 points for Carter. Here's Lemaire. There's a nice. Not sure why that wasn't called a kick, but we'll give referee Lacey the benefit of the doubt here, and the Eagles come away with it with a foul. And, I didn't see who they called that one on, but it looks like it'll be on Tom Bedard. It'll be his first. That'll send Keegan Ryan to the line to shoot 2. First one is up. Rattles around and won't go. And substitutions again for the Eagles. 21 Tyler Frenier and number 11 Ben Smith come check back into the game. Second one's good for Anderson. Fred Hapgood is checked in for the Cougars, replacing Logan Miller. Here's Davison, dribbles it off his foot and gets the ball back. Ball skips around and gets it back again. Bedard can't handle that pass. Davison strips him with that ball. Takes it into the hole and puts the shot up. But can't tell if that was a shot or a pass, but either way, he wasn't able to be handled, and the Eagles come away with the ball. Cougars clinging to a 3-point lead here, 27-24 with 2 minutes and 20 seconds to go in the game. Here's Bedard, puts it off the glass. That won't go. Chapman with a nice offensive rebound and a putback. That's 10 points for Connor Chapman, all but 2 of which have come off offensive rebounds and putbacks. So Connor Chapman has been doing a great job on the offensive boards and has 10 points to show for it. Okay, we're back to action with 2 minutes and 10 seconds to go in the first half. Cougars with a 5-point lead. This is Frenier with the ball. Cougars in a full court press, but Eagles break that fairly easily. Anderson, or that's Valerian, kicks it over to Ben Smith, puts up a shot, and ball gets bounced around. The Eagles with a little bit of a press of their own, and they get a turnover. And as the ball is loose, Fred Hapgood draws the foul. So that'll be first on Hapgood. Team's 5th, so they won't be shooting quite for a couple more times here. We'll see what happens. This is Frenier with the ball. Forces into tries to get it in for Keegan Ryan, and that one skips out of bounds. So the another Eagle turnover, and Cougars will take over. Minute 46 to go in the half.
Play basketball.
Here's Davison. Nice penetration in the dish off by Jamie Davison. And Stephen Carter lays that in. 5 points for Carter. Here's Valerian with a nice drive and puts one off the bank. It's 10 for him. Down the other way, Carter lays that one in, and Ryan Converse wants to get a timeout with a minute 22 seconds to go in the game. In the first half, it's Cougars 33, the Eagles 26. You said it was a fast-paced game. Oops, wrong guy. Okay, out of the break, we're back to action. The Cougars pulled off that full court press for now and dropped back into their 2-3 zone. This is Frenier with it. He's looking for some room. Kicks it over for Smith. Out for Lemaire. Lemaire, Frenier. Anderson kicks it back out for Lemaire. Here's Smith. Frenier on the perimeter. He drives, looks to put up a layup, and drops it off for Devin Anderson. And that was a nice drive and dish by Tyler Frenier. 6 points for Devin Anderson. Here's Carter, kicks it back out to Manor. Mid-range jumper won't go. Chapman again with the offensive rebound, kicks it out to Fred Hapgood. Launches one just a little bit too strong, and the Eagles come away with a rebound. Here's Lemaire, over for Frenier. Frenier for Lemaire. We got 16 seconds to go. Eagles looking for the last shot. Gives it over for Frenier. He's double teamed over to Lemaire. There's got to be somebody open. It's Smith. Smith gets it for Frenier. Frenier over to Lemaire. Gets the shot off at the buzzer, and it won't go. So after 16 minutes of play, it's the Cougars 33, the Eagles of Beekmantown 28. All right, welcome back, fans, hometown cable viewers, to the CVAC Boys Varsity Basketball from here at the gym of Northeastern Clinton Central School, with the Cougars of Northeastern Clinton hosting the Eagles of Beekmantown. We got a 33-28 score to start the second half. The Cougars start the second half with the ball going left to right on your radio dial. This is Tom Bedard. Kicks it out to Connor Chapman. Chapman at the elbow, knocks that down. Chapman with 12 points. Here's, kicks this up for Valerian. Valerian sends the ball in the middle. It gets tipped, but Chapman comes away with it. Gives it up for Davison. Davison, quick pass inside, and he zigged, and Jamie thought he was going to zag, so the ball goes out of bounds. The Eagles will take possession. Cougars come out in a full court press here. Up for Anderson, drops it off for Braxton. He kicks it up for Tom Ryan. Tom Ryan a little too hard off the glass. Ball gets tied up, and the Eagles will get the ball on the alternating possession. Good. Connor Chapman giving away about 200 pounds on that rebound, but he fought hard for it. He's been, and there's, ball goes, Anderson tries to save that out of bounds, but Carter's right there to pick it up. Here's another no-look pass for Tom Bedard underneath, but tries to pass it over for Chapman, but Chapman can't find a handle on it. Lemaire comes away with it. Keeps it over for Raymond. This is Anderson. Anderson lobs it for Valerian. Valerian looking to put a move. Does. Sends it out for Lemaire. Here's Ryan. Kicks it out for Raymond. Back to Lemaire. Back into Ryan. Has a hard time finding the handle. Here's Valerian for three. And that's good. So Malo Valerian with 13 points to lead all scorers in this game. Davison into Carter. Carter, strong move to the hoop. Knocks that one down. 9 points for Stephen Carter. Cougars with a 6-point lead. There's Ryan, knocks one off the glass. 8 points for Tom Ryan. Here's Davison, leaves it for Bedard. Bedard squares up, drops that one down for three. 11 points for Thomas Bedard. Again, the Cougars with the press. Sends a long ball and goes off Anderson's leg, goes out of bounds. So Beekmantown turns the ball over on the press. 40-33 in favor of the Cougars with 5 minutes and 45 seconds to go in this third quarter. Here's Bedard. Davison drives the lane, tries to dish it for Chapman. Goes out of bounds. Here's the Eagles again, facing this full court pressure. Raymond splits two defenders, kicks it over for Valerian. Valerian squares up, knocks it off the glass for two. 15 points for Valerian. This is Davison. He penetrates the lane, sends up a floater that won't go. Carter with the, Stephen Carter with the offensive rebound and draws the foul. Looks like it's going to be on Devin Anderson. That'll be his second foul. Team's first. Carter will step to the line to shoot two. First one's up. Short. 9 points for Stevie Carter. I have not been keeping track of his rebounds, but he's been doing fairly well. I'll try to get set up to keep track of these rebounds for the guys. It's 10 points for Carter. Raymond over for Valerian. Back to Raymond. This is Lemaire. Here's Raymond with a little bit of space, but he chooses not to. Valerian squares up, sends up a shot that's short. And it bounces up and touches the wire up above the basket. And referee Spillman says that ball is out of bounds, so we'll give it over to the Cougars. This is Miller with it. Up for Carter. This is Davison. Leaves it for Bedard. Bedard drives, squares up. Carter with a rebound and rolls around the rim and won't drop in. But it's like Ryan is going to, Tom Ryan's going to pick up that foul. That's two on Ryan. Nice offensive rebound by Stephen Carter on that play. Went up strong and rolled it right around the rim, wouldn't drop in. He'll step to the line and shoot two. His first one's away, and that's good. That's 11 points for Steve Carter. Second one's on his way, and that one's good. 43-35. Cougars are in the lead here, and it looks like that's going to be another turnover. Davison will bring it up. Davison tries to force that one in. Here's Bedard. He'll get called for the travel. So Cougars with the turnover of their own, turn the ball back over to the Eagles. This is Raymond with it. And for Valerian. Back to Lemaire. Raymond inside to Ryan at the elbow. He backs in, kicks it back out to Raymond. Raymond, Lemaire, Valerian sends it in for Raymond. He finds the handle and puts up a shot. Won't go, gets his own rebound and knocks it in. Tom Ryan with a force underneath that basket. 10 points for Ryan. Here's Carter, big strong move to the hoop. Looked like he got fouled on that one, but no call. Won't go. Raymond over for Lemaire. Ball goes off of Chapman's leg, and the Beekmantown Eagles will retain possession. The substitution for the Eagles will be number 11. Ben Smith will check in, and Mal Valerian will sit down with 15 points to lead all scorers. Raymond inbounds to Anderson, over to Lemaire. Lemaire inside for Ryan. He backs in, turns around, gets his shot blocked. Coach Converse looking for a foul there, but I don't think he's going to get that call. There's a nice pass over for Miller. Miller skips it out for Chapman. Chapman squares, dishes it off for Carter. Carter a little hard off the backboard. Here's a long pass up for Smith. Smith throws up a lame shot that doesn't go anywhere, and Chapman clears that rebound. Davison over to Bedard. Bedard drives and gets the ball knocked out of his hand. Cougars will retain possession. 2 minutes and 35 seconds to go, and looks like we're going to have a timeout on the floor. 30-second timeout for the Cougars. All right, back to action out of the timeout. The Cougar possession underneath their own basket. 2 minutes and 35 seconds to go in the third quarter. Here's a nice inbound pass that Connor Chapman puts up a mid-range jumper. It's a little bit too strong. And Braxton Raymond comes away with a rebound. Here come the Eagles on the run. This is Smith. Back over to Raymond. And that's Kyle Ledoux snuck in during the timeout. Smith again, over to Raymond. Raymond to Ledoux, inside to Ryan. This is Raymond, again to Ryan. 8 to shoot. Under 5 to shoot now. There's Ryan with it. He squares, and that won't go. But they get their own rebound, and Devin Anderson with an offensive rebound turns around, and looks like Stephen Carter's going to pick up his third foul with minute 52 to go in the third quarter. And that'll put Devin Anderson on the line to shoot 2. That one goes in and out. Substitution comes in for the Eagles. That's number 44, Malo Valerian, checks back in. Anderson knocks that one down. He's got 7 points. Davison. Gives it for Chapman. Chapman at the top of the key. Here's Miller with it. Davison again. He's passed inside to Chapman. Chapman tries to get the shot off, but it gets partially blocked, and Eagles come away with it. Here's Ryan at the top of the key, and the ball gets slapped away, and looks like we're going to get a foul on Jamie Davison on that one. That'll be his second foul. Valerian to inbound. This is Smith with it. Over to Ledoux. Gives it inside to Anderson. Anderson, nice strong move to the hoop, but once again can't convert, but Ryan is right there for the offensive rebound. It's 12 points for Tom Ryan. And the Eagles have closed it to within 3 with just under a minute to go in the third quarter. And that looks like it's going to be a foul on number 11, Ben Smith. Oh, I'm sorry, it was on Valerian. Not sure who the foul was on, so we'll hold judgment on that one. This is Miller. Gives it to Carter. Carter, Chapman, nice pass inside for Bedard, can't find the handle. Miller puts it inside, gives it off to Davison, drops it off for Chapman, and looks like we're going to have a foul on Tom Ryan on the loose ball foul. So then the Cougars will have that underneath the basket. That'll be 3 on Ryan.
Oh, good D, good D, good D. Good feet, guys.
Miller will inbound. 35 seconds to go in the third quarter. We got a foul away from the ball. It'll be Stephen Carter going to pick up his 4th foul. a illegal screen. Here Bedard on the steal. Sends a ill-advised pass into the Eagles with a little scramble here, but they keep possession, and Coach Converse calls a timeout. All right, Eagles will inbound out of the timeout with 20 seconds to go in the third quarter, down by 3 points. Looking to get the last shot. Shot clock's off. Anderson puts in a nice pass underneath to Keegan Ryan. He converts. Here's Miller with a little short jumper, and Bedard turns around, sends one up. And looks like we're going to get a foul right at the buzzer. And Chapman misses the first one. Second one's on its way. And that one's good. So Connor Chapman with 13 points to lead the Cougars. All right, now to the break. We're lining up for the beginning of the fourth quarter. We get a 2-point ball game with the Cougars clinging to a 2-point lead, 44-42. After several honkings of the horn, scorekeeper Moose Misek gets everyone's attention and makes sure that he knows that it's the Cougars' possession coming out of this break. So, set your offense for you on the Cougars. We have Davison and Miller at the in the front court, and we've got Chapman, Carter, and Casey Manor in the backcourt on the as the forwards. Coming down the other way for the Eagles, that's Anderson, Ledoux, Ryan, Keegan Ryan, that is, Mal Valerian, and Devin Anderson. And if I missed on my Ben Smith. So the Eagles come up empty on that possession. Cougars come back the other way. This is Carter. Gives it for Davison. Davison squares, sends up a shot to short. Loose ball. Trickles out of bounds, and it'll be Eagle ball. This is Ledoux with it. Smith, Valerian, back to Ledoux. Underneath for Anderson. He gets that ball knocked out of his hands, and he was the last one to touched by the Eagles, so Cougars will take over. This is Davison. Puts it in for Manor. He kicks it back out, but nobody's there, and it goes out of bounds, so it'll be another turnover for the Cougars. Eagles take control. Here's Valerian with it. This is Ledoux. Davison tries to strip him, but Ledoux gets the ball back. Valerian drives. And we got a foul on the floor. And that foul will be on Logan Miller. It'll be his first. Team's fourth. Eagles will inbound. Here's Anderson with it. Kicks it out to Lemaire. Lemaire to Valerian. He squares up and shoots. A little bit short. Anderson with the rebound. And we got a foul on the floor again. And looks like it's going to go on number 33, Connor Chapman. That'll be his first foul. Team's 5th. So the Eagles will get another shot at it. Anderson misses yet another inside layup. And then they draw another foul, and that'll be on Casey Manor. It's his first foul, so Devin Anderson will step to the line for 2. First one's up, and very similar to his layups. Can't seem to find the strings. He's worked hard this whole game. He's had a lot of rebounds and a lot of good play, but is very hard time finding the bottom of that basket. So that one drops out in, and that'll be 8 points for Anderson. Chapman kicks it back out to Davison. Chapman. This is Miller. This is Manor. Puts it up a little bit too strong off the back iron and comes away. And here's Lemaire. This is Valerian. Lemaire. Back to Valerian. He gives it to Anderson. Anderson, nice pass inside to Ryan, and that's probably going to be it for Steve Carter. Yeah, that's going to be 5 on. It's going to be 5 on Stephen Carter. So we're going to have a substitution here for the Cougars. We've got number 32 Tom Bedard coming in, and number 35 Richie Collins. And Stephen Carter will sit down with 5 minutes and 27 seconds to go in the game with 5 fouls, and he leaves the game with 12 points. This is Keegan Ryan. Shot a little bit too strong. Ryan will put up his second one, and that one's good. We got a tie ball game here, 44-44 with 5 minutes and 23 seconds to go, and we get a foul on Lemaire. That's Dylan Lemaire with a foul. That'll be his first. Team 6, so they got one more. That's their last foul on the floor that they can give, and we got a substitution right now as Tom Ryan checks back in. There's Collins inside for Chapman. Chapman dumps it off for Bedard, gets his shot blocked by Lemaire, and Lemaire sends him crashing to the ground. And it looks like that's going to be another foul on Dylan Lemaire, and that's going to send Thomas Bedard to the line to shoot 1-1 as both teams are now in the bonus. 5 minutes and 16 seconds to go. Your score is tied, 44 apiece. The Eagles have shown a lot of grit coming back from a 7-point deficit to tie this game up, and it's like the Cougars certainly like to get a little separation in that score, but I'm not sure that the Eagles are going to see it that way. And Bedard puts his second one up, and that one's a little rattles in and out. So Thomas Bedard had a real good first half, and just kind of quieted off, and there it rolls in, and that's Valerian. He drops in another one. That's 17 points for Malin Valerian. There's Davison. Gives it for Chapman. Chapman to Bedard. The Cougars feeling the pressure of this Eagle defense. They've been throwing up some pretty good D now. There's Collins with a nice offensive rebound and a putback. Well, it's a 1-point lead for the Cougars, 47-46 with 4.5 to go in the game. Collins off the bench with a nice offensive rebound. There's a steal by Logan Miller, and there's a nice no-look pass by Jamie Davison. Gives it over for Connor Chapman, he drops that down. 15 points for Chapman. Davison with another beauty assist, and the Eagles take a timeout. All right, back out of the timeout. We got 4 minutes and 20 seconds to go in the game. The Cougars with a 3-point lead at this point, 49-46. There's a pass inside to Anderson. Anderson kicks it out to Lemaire, back into Ryan. And Ryan comes up limping just a little bit. There was a body on the ground there that he had to move over. And that foul went against Connor Chapman. Be his second foul. Ryan will step to the line. First one's up, a little bit strong. Second one's up, and that one won't go either. Chapman with a rebound. Eagles settling into a half-court defense. This is Davison with it. Over for Miller. Miller to Bedard. Here's Chapman. That one's short. Valerian gets the rebound. Eagles with a chance to tie with a three here. Here's Anderson. That one comes up short. Ryan with a rebound. Loses the handle and it goes the other way. This is Davison. Here's Miller. Collins. Chapman, he turns, rolls to the basket, gets his shot blocked by Anderson. Ryan comes away with a rebound. This is Valerian. He brings it up. 3 minutes to go in the game. Cougars with a 3-point lead. This is Smith. Beekmantown looking to wait for a good shot. Anderson misses another chippy inside. Collins comes away with a rebound. Here's Bedard, squares up for three, and that goes off the back iron. That's a little bit short, won't go. Here's Lemaire with it. Lemaire, and he looks like he's going to get fouled. That foul will be on Davison. That'll be his third foul. Dylan Lemaire will step to the line, shoot 1 and 1. First one is up and good. It's only 4 points for, say only, it's more than I would have scored if I were out there, but 4 points for Dylan Lemaire. Second one is on its way. That one's off. Collins gets the rebound. Here's Chapman. He drives. Steps out of bounds. Good nice little bump there by Tom Ryan as he tried to drive around him, but referee Lacey didn't think that was outside of the rules, so we got a turnover for the Cougars. And again, the Eagles with a chance to tie or take the lead, and Ryan drops in a bucket and draws the foul. So it looks like that foul will be on Thomas Bedard. It'll be his second. Tom Ryan will step to the line to try to complete the 3-point play. So with 2 minutes and 13 seconds to go in the game, we got a tie ball game. And Tom Ryan looking to give the Eagles a one-point lead. Shots up and it's good. 15 points for Ryan. 9 here in the second half to spark the Eagles. Back to action here. 2 minutes and 10 seconds to go in the game. We got a barn burner on our hands. The Eagles with a 1-point lead at this point, 50-49. This is Davison puts up a 3. That one's short. Ryan with the rebound. Eagles coming back the other way. This is Smith. Inside for Ryan. Ryan turns, sends up a hard shot that won't go anywhere, and draws the foul. Is going to be on Chapman. That'll be his third. His fourth. Yeah, I thought so too. The scoreboard shows 4, but I only have him down as 3. So. Ryan misses the first one. Second one's on its way, and that one doesn't look like that's going anywhere. Richie Collins comes away with that all-important rebound. And Coach Guerin wants a timeout. All right, we're back to action out of the timeout. Minute 45 to go in the game. Cougars with the ball, trailing by 1. And looks like we got a foul going the other way. It'll be called against Logan Miller. It's a player control foul, so that will not be a shooting foul, but Miller picks up, but more importantly, it is a turnover, and the Beekmantown Eagles will get the ball back. The 1-point lead, a minute 30 on the clock. Here's Smith with it. Moves it out to Valerian. Lemaire inside for Ryan. Ryan Anderson misses another chippy, and looks like that's going to be a foul against Tom Ryan. Going to send the Cougars to the line. That'll be 4 on Ryan. Send Collins to the line to shoot 1 and 1. First one's on its way, doesn't go. Ryan clears the rebound. This is Valerian with it. This is Lemaire. Inside for Anderson. Anderson leaves it for Ryan. Ryan knocks it in off the glass. 17 points for Tom Ryan. And the Eagles with a 3-point lead. 58 seconds to go in the game. All right, we're back to action. The Cougars are inbound here against a little bit of pressure. We get just under a minute to go, and Cougars were behind by 3, and Davison drives the lane, drops it in. There's Lemaire with it, over for Anderson. Anderson sends it up for Smith. Ryan lays the ball in. Here's Collins, squares up, takes a shot, won't go. Anderson rebounds. And Valerian gets the ball, and Converse calls a timeout. With 30 seconds to go, we get quite a little flash of action there. But Beekmantown with a 3-point lead with 29 seconds to go in the game. All right, we're set to get back to action now, and Beekmantown will inbound the ball with 29 seconds to go. That looks like that's going to go out of bounds, and it's going to be a turnover. So the Cougars will get the ball back, but not sure how any time could have gone off the clock though. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Cougars get the ball. Davison skips the ball. And we got a timeout on the floor, so we had a little scramble in there. Davison drove the lane, kicked it back out to the center, but nobody was there, and Bedard scrambled for it and got a timeout called. So. Okay, we're back in, and Cougars have the ball, and just under 20 seconds to go in the game, down by 3. We'll see what kind of play Coach Guerin has drawn up here. Looks like they're looking for a three-pointer. Davison gets it. The ball squirts away. He's got 7 seconds to go. Brings it down. Here's Bedard, fumbles it. Puts the shot up. That won't go either. And Anderson comes away with a rebound. So the Eagles will come away with a victory here in the Cougar home court. 54-51 with a very exciting game to start off the CVAC season of boys varsity basketball. So that's the way it was from beautiful downtown Champlain this Thursday evening, December 10th, 2009. Thank you for watching Hometown Cable Television, worth your support. You already shut it off?